Hello and welcome to Auntie Chats and Tarot. We're talking to our Pisces out there. Pisces, I've got out the dice, so let's see what we're getting in the way of messages there. Thank you for joining me here today, and thank you for all your likes, shares, subscribes, your contributions to the channel. I really appreciate it. Remember, those golden nuggets that you just feel are for you likely are. Those that aren't, leave for someone else. So let's find some of those nuggets. I'm seeing street, CJ, referee, brick, Montana, sly, bent, cove, sun, love, bat. I also see Europe. It's kind of odd, but could be where you are. Okay, I'm seeing Connecticut and rain, Cleveland, goat. Maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn, year of the goat. Hug, honey, bun, finally I'm seeing Greg, I'm seeing Jen, I'm seeing favorite, fave, I'm seeing funny. Okay, those were your dice messages. Let's get out the tarot. What is the message for Pisces? Immediately I'm feeling interference and messiness. So let's see. Messages for our Pisces. Here we go. Hope everyone's doing good. I saw the devil card flash itself, but didn't come out. The lovers. Talk about choices. Can also obviously be lovers. Knight of Cups, flies with vigor. Someone's coming towards you with a romantic gesture. You're going towards someone emotionally with your emotions here. Yeah, I feel like this is you actually. And I'm also feeling like lotus energy. This is speaking your truth. The lotus comes up out of the water. It's a symbol for truth. Resilience out of the water. And we get the Ace of Swords, which actually talks about speaking truths. I'm drawn to the key there, something about the key, and you get the Tower. Somebody speaking the truth is going to bring about a tower situation. Now, towers don't always have to be bad. In fact, I'm really not seeing it as bad here. Although we did kind of start with some sort of interference and chaos that will maybe make itself clearer. You're going towards someone, I do believe, with the truth, and it has something to do with your emotions. I feel like you've waited. You're a little bit... You've been hesitant to say whatever this truth is. But I see you going forward with it, and something about this key to truth This, I just feel, is really hard for you to do. This has been hard for you to do. You're going to do it, but yes, you just are feeling like maybe you're trying to talk yourself out of it, or you're feeling like the worst could happen, or you're thinking about just the worst that could happen. And here's what I have to say to that. If you feel like the worst is going to happen, really kind of walk through that. Like, what is really the worst that could happen? If this person doesn't feel the same way, yes, that is a certain intensity that's sad, but always try and come back in with thoughts like, there's something meant for me that's out there that's different, that's better. I do feel like this. They don't in return, but that means there's just something better out there for me. Now, some of you may say, look, I've heard this before and it's still very hurtful, or I don't even believe in this. There's something better out there for me. Well, I believe that there is, but do this. Kind of go through your life and see where you thought, oh, this is really what's meant for me. And then very carefully see what happened then, because I think you will find, more so than not, that what you chased that wasn't meant for you, or what you hoped for that wasn't meant for you, something else came along shortly after that was better. I think you'll see that pattern happens in life. If you don't believe in that phrase. If you do, then you know it's happened to you many times in life, as I have. And you can get your heart set on something, sure. I'm not discounting that. But in the bigger picture, to try and help yourself get over that hurt, say, this just wasn't meant for me, and something better will show itself. But we may be getting ahead of ourselves, because I'm not necessarily seeing that that's what you hear back. I'm just seeing that you're kind of afraid that that's what's going to happen. I see that telling the truth kind of is the key here. Telling of your true feelings is the key. And it's thrown you a little bit off balance. I see Temperance in reverse. Like, this is not your usual side to show. I do feel like it's romantic. You feel a little bit like a fish out of water doing it, but you're going to do it. And I feel like that feeling of being out of sorts is temporary. More messages here for our Pisces. A lot of water, too. I think that's significant since we're speaking to Pisces. King of Swords. This is someone who's a great communicator. I think you're not giving yourself enough credit here. I think you're going to do a bang-up job on whatever this is you want to be communicating that has a lot of emotion to it. It may be love, maybe not for all. I think you're just going to hit this out of the park, whatever it is you're going to say. But again, you have been holding back emotionally from this. Ace of Cups in the reverse. You're focused, though, on what it is you want to say and how you want to say it. You're just a little bit unclear about the outcome because, you won't have control over the outcome. But I see that regardless of the outcome, you're just so pleased that you follow through on this. And it's very important to you. And you do well in the delivery of it, for sure. Nine of Cups in the reverse. This talks about being disappointed that your wish here isn't going to happen. We talked about that. You're worried about what the response is going to be here. And it is a big wish. It's something you really desire. I'm hearing there's a lot of worry here for nothing. Like, if it goes your way, there's no reason to worry. If it doesn't go your way, there's also no reason to worry. It's worry unnecessary worrying. With the Lovers here, for some of you, this is going to go your way. With the Fool here, you're going to take a leap with this person. It's going to be a new path. Or this truth sets you on a new path. This truth that you speak. Okay, yeah. All right. What I'm hearing very distinctly now, is the key here is you're going to be using all your intellect with whatever it is you have to say. And you are going to be a terrific communicator while using this intellect, because our King of Swords is intellectual as well. So double confirmation, and is a terrific communicator. And I see even with the dress here, the style of dress and the bird, you're going to do this with a lot of pizzazz and just your own unique style. The key to this going so well is your intellect. So don't get so caught up in the emotions that are worrying you. Or that this isn't your style to come forward with emotion, that you do, it looks like, hold back quite a bit from this. Or that you feel like, again, you're kind of off balance with this, but you're going to do great. The delivery and the message itself, I see as spot on and wonderful. More messages for our Pisces. Let's go one more time with this deck. Then we'll switch it up to another deck. Okay. We see 2 of Pentacles and 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, you do well on your own. You've done well on your own. You make things look easy. You can juggle a lot of different aspects to your career, to your life. Emotions just kind of are sticky for you, I'm getting. But you needn't worry. Don't worry about that. It's good to sometimes feel uncomfortable and do anyway. It's great. It's great to do when you feel uncomfortable or you feel afraid, because you always learn so much when you do. Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You're going to be very admired for this, for your bravery, for showing another side of yourself, I'm hearing. People will admire this. Looking good, looking good. Okay. Grabbing another deck. Okay, Spirit, what else do we have for our Pisces? I'm feeling like you're going to be overlooked, or you've been overlooked here. There is heartbreak. 3 of Swords. But actually with this card, and I haven't ever read this card this way, but I'm going to do it because that's what I'm hearing and that's what I'm feeling. A lot of this energy to this card is less about heartbreak and more about the communication. Swords are always communication. I think you're communicating your heartbreak, or I think you're communicating to get some healing going here with regards to love and emotions and why you've held back in the first place. And your voice is going to help you heal. I hear that very strongly. Queen of Wands is also here, just popped out with the shortly after the 3 of Swords. You're beautiful. You're poised. You're lucky. You're in like a mode right now that's very lucky. There's enlightenment here and happiness and sunshine and sunflowers. I see a lot of joy with this Queen of Wands, and I think that's you. Two strong people coming together. Out of lion energy. Maybe you're dealing with a Leo. Yeah, a lot of Leo energy here. A lot of Leo energy. Okay. Spirit, more messages here for our excuse me, I almost called you Aquarius. For our Pisces. Something's ending. 10 of Swords. But again, I'm getting, again, I have never read this card this way, but I am really getting strongly. This is more communication that ends something. You know, maybe someone needs to be told off here. Maybe it's time. It's beyond time. Maybe they've, with the water and emotion here, maybe they regularly hurt others, you know, and you're going to do it in a classy manner, but you are going to set the record straight for this person. And it's the end of their nastiness or their negativity or their attacking others or their gameplay, something along those lines. I'm seeing these cards differently, much differently than I've ever read them before. And it has to do with something you're communicating. Something that heals others, that heals you, you are communicating. Something that stops somebody in their tracks who needs to be stopped, you are communicating. I am seeing both of these cards that normally can be negative as positives based on the communication that you are bringing forward. Two of Pentacles is out here now too, and that talks about finding balance. Your communication somehow creates balance, and you're nervous about it, and you're wondering about if it's going to come back on you in a tower situation, or if it's, I think you're also worried about if it's going to be a tower situation for somebody else, you know, and you're concerned for them. But I see you doing it anyway, and it's just something that's necessary. You just do it so well, so poised, such, it's like you've put it together so clearly what you're going to say, and your delivery is going to be both charismatic and educational. It's going to be also very moving. That's what I want to say. Strength. In the reverse, could be you're not sure you have the strength for this. I don't really see that. So maybe more will come out about this card, because I feel like you're a little bit apprehensive about showing emotion, but I don't get the sense that you're lacking strength. Self-doubt. Okay, that can talk about self-doubt, that card in that upside down way. Maybe a little bit, but you're getting clarity. 7 of Cups in the reverse. You're getting clarity. You're just about ready to pull the trigger on this speech, or what it is you have to say here to someone or someone's. And you've got the 10 of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, that's coming to the end of the burdens. Relief of burdens. I think just getting this off your chest will be a burden, release of burdens. Yeah, like the buildup. I'm hearing the buildup is harder than the actual doing of it. You know, and that can sometimes be the case when you let your mind run and you think the what ifs. You know, sometimes you're better off just doing it, because the waiting and the anticipating and the mind racing with what's going to happen is worse than the actual doing itself. Bottom of the deck, the Moon. There is a lot of motion here. For sure. This can talk about something you don't see coming. And I'm going to take the next card, because I think if it is about something you don't see coming, it has something to do with your future. Maybe what you don't see coming is this blossoms a brand new relationship. Or maybe what you don't see coming is this shows people another side of you that they admire. This talks about admiration. Lots of emotion here. Moving forward. Future. Making plans. I think it's intriguing. I love it. Okay, shall we do an oracle maybe? Let's do an oracle. I'm going to grab the cosmic oracles. I think the interference we saw and the mess we saw, kind of a messy feeling we saw starting, is just your emotions. Like, I think your emotions were all over the place. Then you got this speech or whatever it is you want to be communicating kind of down. And now it's smoother. Like, you're ready to launch this, whatever this is. And the interference was just your, talking yourself into, is this going to be a tower moment type of vibe for yourself, I think, primarily. Your oracle is commitment. Things are getting serious. So we did talk about perhaps this is a love relationship. So I would say to that, don't get in your own way. Don't overthink this. You are prepared. You've done the work. You are an excellent speaker. I've never had a read that was more clear about your speaking abilities. And maybe this leads into, something where you're doing more speeches even, or doing more speaking opportunities. Maybe that's the commitment. Maybe it's love, maybe it's work. It's different for all people, but it definitely has to do with great speaking ability. That's going to change your life, change other people's lives. Now, these cards usually talk, and they're kind of quiet now. Anything else here for our Pisces? Let go. Make room for the new beginning that's on the way to you now. Yeah. After you open your mouth and words come out, there is a new beginning. Make room for it. Yay. One more time with the cosmic oracle. Here we go. Manifest. Tell the universe exactly what you want. Yeah. With whatever it is you're speaking, manifest that delivery. Think about how it's received. Manifest how it's received. The general energy of how it's received. Think on that. Don't get too bogged down in the specifics, because you don't want to be in a situation where it's not going just exactly how you saw it happening, because leave room for it to be better than that even. Any more messages for our Pisces? Nope. Not on that front, but let's take an angel wish and we'll wrap up with that message. Angel wish or wishes for our Pisces. Your angels will only give you the challenges that you are capable of handling. A perfect ending to this wonderful read. So your challenge is, it looks like, presenting your emotion, being in tune with that emotion, expressing that to others. The actual expressing of it, the speaking and the presentation, you've got that down. It is your forte. But the coming to the table with the emotion is the little bit of the challenge we see here. But your angels will only give you the challenges that you are capable of handling, and you are certainly capable of handling this. And I wish you well. I love this read for you. Let's grab one charm. And anytime I try and grab one, I get several. So we've got the fish here. Spirit guides in attendance while you're speaking. Know that they're with you. They're guiding you always. The divine. We've got the 3 symbol of the circles here. This is the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. I'll put it against the black there. Father, Son, and Holy Ghost symbol. Again, something about the divine helping you out here. The camel talks about resilience. You know, they can go a long way, a long time in the desert without water. So this is a long time coming. I'm reading that as with you expressing your feelings, or I really feel like it's a lot about don't doubt yourself. You are amazing. You're the camel in the desert. You are amazing. What you can achieve with very little. And the butterfly transformation, as we also talked about. I think once you say what it is you have to say here, your life will transform. I think your life has already been transforming as you get ready to speak this truth. Remember, I'm inclined to bring this card up again that talks about the truth. Something about the truth and your intellect. Ace of Swords talks about truth. The key here is your intellect to that truth and how you're going to speak it, as we see over and over again so many sword cards, which talks about speaking. So good luck to you, Pisces, and thank you for joining me. If you like this message and you like this channel, please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps the channel. I appreciate your time today. Let's always remember who we are. Let's remember our self-worth. Thank you.